Not a single person hasn't heard of the name Beyoncé at least once. I'm sure that even the new generations know her. This is how worldwide famous she is. Stay tuned, because today's video is dedicated to her life, career, and her vast car collection. Beyoncé Giselle Knowles was born on the 4th of September 1981 in Houston, Texas. Her singing career began when she was a young child. She participated in local talent competitions and won many of them by captivating audiences with her singing and dancing skills. As the lead vocalist of the R&B group Destiny's Child, Beyoncé Knowles first came to the public's attention. Knowles formed a group of all-female singers with the help of her cousin Kelly Rowland and two of her classmates. The band was directed by her father, Matthew Knowles. Before signing a record deal with Columbia Records in 1997, the group went through several names and lineup changes. After releasing their debut self-titled album, Destiny's Child quickly became one of the most successful R&B groups. As they continued to gain popularity, the group's second album song, Bills, 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 became their first #1 pop single. Say My Name, another #1 song, was included on the album. Knowing her group had achieved popularity, Knowles started looking into new endeavours. With a lead role in Carmen, a hip opera, she made her acting debut in 2001. The following year, she and Mike Myers co-starred in the Austin Powers spy spoof Goldmember. Following the release of her debut album, Dangerously in Love, in 2003, Knowles dominated the music industry as a solo singer. The recording was a huge success for her both commercially and critically. In addition to selling millions of copies, it won 5 Grammy Awards. In addition to Missy Elliott, Sean Paul and Jay-Z, Knowles worked with a wide range of musicians on the album. However, they kept their relationship a secret at this time. There were speculations that she was seeing Jay-Z. Destiny Fulfilled, their final studio album, was released by Destiny's Child in 2004, and the group officially broke up the following year. Knowles maintained her remarkable accomplishments on her own. Irreplaceable and Deja Vu were among the singles from her second studio album, B-Day, released in 2006. She played Jennifer Hudson's love interest in the film Dreamgirls. Knowles married Jay-Z, a rapper and music tycoon, in 2008 during a modest private wedding in New York City. One daughter and one set of boy and girl twins make up the family of 5, along with her spouse. You might be curious about her automobile collection given how well known and hard-working she is. She doesn't hold back when purchasing cars, let me just say that, including supercars, ultra-luxury SUVs and many more. Beyoncé's car collection is full of bizarre automobiles. With that said, let's see what car she has in her collection. At number 10, the Mercedes S-Class. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class retains its dominance by serving as the standard by which all other full-size luxury sedans are measured. The S abundance of high-end materials, plush seating and advanced technology cater to the tastes of its wealthy customers. There are 2 variants, the S500 and the S580, each with a unique powertrain, and both come standard with 4MATIC all-wheel drive. Beyoncé drives the S500, which has a straight 6 engine that produces 429 horsepower, and the S580, which has a V8 engine that makes 496 horsepower and comes standard with all-wheel drive. The S-Class prioritizes screens internally. There are lots of them, up to 5 options, including a huge center touchscreen, and a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster are available for the sedan. The sedan offers limousine-like accommodations for all passengers, particularly those sitting in the back. At number 9 is the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter Limousine. The Mercedes-Benz Sprinter is a spacious workhorse with a hint of G-Wagon capability. It can fulfill the needs of both those who deliver and for those who yearn for outdoor adventure because of its broad range of configurable options. Nevertheless, compared to full-size van rivals like the Ford Transit and Ram ProMaster, its starting price is considerably more. 3 4-cylinder engine options are available for the Sprinter, 2 of which are turbo diesels, and one of which is a gasoline engine with increased output. All three engines are connected to 9-speed automated transmissions. This gearbox and the van's optional 4MATIC all-wheel drive system are both made by Mercedes-Benz and can be found in there. Compared to its full-size van competitors, the Sprinter features a more upscale interior. It surpasses the Ram ProMaster, Chevrolet Express and GMC Savana in terms of interior appointments and features, such as the huge 10.3-inch infotainment system and optional leather-covered steering wheel. Long travels will be easier on the brain thanks to the Mercedes' commitment to reducing cabin noise, which also makes daily use less taxing on the ears. At number 8, it's the Cadillac Escalade. The Cadillac Escalade has long been the brand's flagship, its enormous size and intimidating appearance advertising the brand's flamboyant, red-blooded American approach to luxury. This is due to the large Caddy's inclusion of the most cutting-edge and opulent amenities available from the manufacturer. Its interior is lined with leather, designer fabrics, wood and satin-finished metals. The dashboard is covered in a huge, curved display that doubles as an infotainment hub and gauge cluster. There are other driver assistance options available, such as Cadillac's outstanding Super Cruise system, which combines adaptive cruise control with a hands-free driving mode. The 3-litre diesel inline-6 engine is also an option for the Cadillac's largest SUV, which is propelled by a baseline 6.2-litre V8 engine with 420 horsepower and the option to turn down half of its cylinders when idling to save gasoline. Customers have the option of rear or all-wheel drive. At number 7, it's the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. Manufacturers and their race partners have long had relationships, but Mercedes and McLaren went beyond the more common light tuning and sticker pack to create the SLR, one of the quickest cars in the world. The 5.5-litre supercharged V8 engine, created by AMG, produces 626 horsepower, ensuring nearly infinite acceleration. It has ample space in the boot for a lot of luggage and can accelerate to 60 miles an hour in less than 4 seconds and double that speed in less than 11. Mercedes describes itself as a GT for the 21st century, a job it plays admirably. But it's difficult to settle in since the automatic transmission is too quick to engage and the brakes and steering are also incredibly delicate, neither of which provide the kind of relaxing ride you'd anticipate from a GT or the razor sharpness of a supercar. Number 6. The Chrysler Pacifica. It's possible that the Chrysler Pacifica and its minivan cousins from other manufacturers will never receive the recognition they merit for being the best family-friendly utility vehicle in the era of the SUV. The Pacifica is designed for convenience, and it's the only van cunning enough to tuck its second-row seats into the floor to increase the amount of cargo space available. The Pacifica is the only minivan in the segment to feature a plug-in hybrid drivetrain, and it's available with either front or all-wheel drive. The front-wheel drive Pacifica is not the quickest minivan, but it is far from slow. It accelerates to 60 miles an hour in 7.3 seconds, placing it in the middle of the pack in terms of performance, and it feels lively enough for commuting. The Pacifica comes with a 287 horsepower 3.6-litre V6 and a 9-speed automatic transmission when it is solely running on gas. At number 5, it's a 1959 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud 2. First Rolls-Royce to use the new V8 engine was the Silver Cloud 2. Though it may not have had the same exterior design as the original Silver Cloud, the new engine gave it greater power, making it a much smoother ride to drive. Although Rolls-Royce never provide the precise power level, which is somewhere around 200 horsepower, they did state that it had increased by 25% compared to the 6-cylinder vehicle. A Mulliner drop-head coupe was now an option, though it came at a cost, to supplement the regular saloons and Park Ward limos. At number 4, the Mercedes 250 SL Convertible. Mercedes-Benz, a household name in the world of automobile manufacturing, is known for consistently producing high-end, attractive luxury vehicles. Mercedes has always been able to guarantee these crucial features without faltering, which is why you see so many of their models on the road, even if most of them have high price tags. To be clear, the Mercedes-Benz SL models were never intended to be highly competitive race vehicles that could outperform virtually anything off the stoplight. But they weren't slow either. The SL's goal was to strike a balance between comfort and performance, and it succeeded thanks to the excellent rear-wheel drive handling and the delicious feeling of cold air as you drove down back roads with the roof down. And number 3, the Tesla Model S. In that expanding market sector, the Tesla Model S continues to be one of the most attractive and appealing options. No matter which version you select, the Model S boasts full-time all-wheel drive thanks to electric motors assigned to the front and rear axles respectively. The various models accelerate in various ways, from superb to fierce. The Tesla's battery pack is hidden beneath the floor, resulting in a low centre of gravity and equally distributed weight from front to back. The battery life of each model varies, with the standard version's battery delivering up to 412-mile range and the Pleiad model offering up to 390. Customers would reasonably anticipate a certain level of luxury inside the Model S, which starts at over $90,000. Number 2, the Ferrari 458. Thanks to a stunning aerodynamically influenced body that can turn attention at 1,000 paces, the 458 checks all the supercar aesthetic boxes. With a steering wheel that takes inspiration from Formula 1, the high-end cockpit is designed with driving in mind. The 458 is also a pleasure to drive. The standard ceramic brakes on the Ferrari 7-speed dual-clutch transmission provide powerful braking power. Shifts happen instantly. The 458 is amazing when you add scorching performance, incredible engaging handling, and some vintage Ferrari magic. And at number 1, the Lamborghini Huracan. The Lamborghini Huracan's gorgeous V10 engine, razor-sharp handling, and commanding visual presence have kept it crazy on wheels for 10 years after it first entered production. Behind the Huracan's cabin is a dry-sumped 5.2-litre V10 that makes a diabolical noise when it revs up to its red line of 8,500 RPM. Since the rear-wheel drive Evo variants were discontinued, the engine now produces 631 horsepower across all trim levels. Every Huracan V10 comes with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission that can be instructed to make a shift using the paddle shifters or on its own accord. The Huracan has a complex design with several technical components, some for show and most for use. And with that, we finish with a crazy, luxurious car collection. Finally, I'd like to share one of my favourite quotes from the star of today's video. "I embrace mistakes. They make you who you are." Making mistakes isn't always a bad thing. They provide us with a variety of lessons that help us develop. Each person has made mistakes at some point. It's just part of life. Everything depends on your perspective, whether you see it as something negative or as something constructive that you can use to improve yourself. Thank you for watching this episode. If you want to see other celebrity car collections, let me know in the comments below. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this video and channel, since that'll help us make more content like this for you to enjoy.